Okay.
I'm Dan Van Allen, and I'm one of the founders of the Arabber Preservation Society. Arabbers are horse cart vendors that work here in Baltimore and have continuously sold produce off horse-drawn carts. There's never a food desert where you have Arabbers. Unfortunately, there's not as many Arabbers as we need. We need more. Because it's a lot of work to harness a horse.
Yeah.
We do have people in Baltimore, if you sell produce off the back of a truck, that's also called Arabbing. So we do have people doing that. That's a little more practical. Just maintaining a horse and harnessing and everything. It's very difficult, but there's a great cultural need there for that, and there's a need to have animals in the inner city. And the Arabbers have always brought produce to the poor neighborhoods that didn't have access to the produce. And they've never had any problem with sales. People contact us periodically about, oh, if they did this, if they came to this neighborhood and got organic produce, they would sell more. And we're like, they don't have a problem selling produce. They just have a problem like keeping certain city officials off their back and letting them run their own business, which they do very successfully. We're an advocacy organization. Arabber Preservation Society doesn't actually own any horses or wagons, but we do own a stable.
Okay.
We own a property that we rent to one of the stables. I think you can hear some hollering right now.
Yeah.
It's always been historic city support and opposition. So the city's made up of different bureaus. So the tourism, the Baltimore heritage, all of that, historic preservation has always supported them and dragged them out to show them off. But then when it comes around to like developers, they're always looking for big money and kickbacks and what they can make money off of. And they're not interested in poor entrepreneurial businesses. Oh yeah, so that's a big asset for Baltimore, the fact that we have that proximity to the old order Amish and Mennonites, because they still make harnesses. There's no more harness makers here. We have the beautiful wooden wheels.
Yeah.
So in other parts of the world, you'll see the horse cart vendors use car tires on their wagons.
Yeah.
So, but we're the last city in the U.S. that has horse cart vendors, and we have these beautiful historic wagons and harnesses. There's about 5 today.
5.
Mostly on the west side, the poorer neighborhoods that don't have access to supermarkets. Since the beginning of Baltimore in the 1600s.
So this is the oldest tradition and only one city that's doing this.
Right, we're the last city that still has. Of course, you've always had itinerant food vendors.
Yeah.
Ever since, as long as you had streets. So whenever a city was founded, there were people selling door to door from wagons. There wasn't any time when Arabbing started. But it's been a very good opportunity for African Americans, because the African Americans, this is one way that even during the time of slavery, slaves were allowed to make their own money. It was something that they would manage the stables and have their own horses and have their own businesses with the door-to-door sales.
Oh. All right, cool.
I was dumb.
All right.
Put on that twin.
Nothing now.
Yeah. What did you bring him back?
cool. That's so cool. Alright. Oh, here they are. Oranges, fresh fruits, stables. Oh, yeah, horse. There's a goat.